Milo TV. Bada bim, bada bam, bada bam. Yeah. Bada zoom zoom zoom. Milo TV. Bada boom, bada bam, bada zoom.
Yeah. Milo TV. Bada boom. Wait, hold on, go again. Milo TV. Bada bim, bada boom, bada bam. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Click that notification bell, and guys, Milo TV is where it's at. So don't forget.
Milo TV, body bim, body bim, body bam.
Yeah.
Milo TV, varabim, varabum, varabim. Yeah.
Milo TV, bada bim, bada boom, bada bim. That's it.
Milo TV. Bada bim, bada boom, bada bam.
Yeah.
It's here too.
Okay. Bada boom, bada boom. Milo TV. Milo TV. Bada boom.
Milo TV GH Toronto, Canada. Body bin, body boom, body bam. Ear.
Alright, we say hi Milo TV Toronto, Canada. Subscribe is our first time. We are not like it. Na wa comment it, na wa share. We didn't the Prince Kojo TV. I'm a YouTuber Toronto, Canada. Aha, and I'm a wo. Na Bible say wanya maunu wanye amano. Na abrabo ye boko yenim ye monko yechi. Nti wobehwe a Ghana ni abrantewa na baba wo bi obesisu bia no or try the best to say enye bia so we school obe page ma ye na edu baby no na edwuma ho ye den kwabrani timi wie school na otiti na wo high obehwe edwuma edu baby a wo ye wo ba sabi e wo se wo bi okusu kuma no so de ma wo bi ana ba chance ma make me boa edu baby a wo ye wo ba e wo se sabi agapade anyame de ma wo no we sacrifice and will be share and son wa for juma. And of course, bear man so do baby I also two to come na utua bribe e wo ye dimo and son adwuma bi wo ha ya fa. Bra sisters ma make ba cho me boa. Eno ye dimo. Emu odin san say ye ni benefits to say Western world ha, to say Canada ha, to say US, to say Australia, to say Germany, to say, like even most part of Europe crano or more this benefit ha. You work from day one. Or be benefitia up to time or be dim finishie do what Gane bini ho. Bra, asma making if I'm wrong, just let me know. Go straight to the comment section. Na fasha ho. Now, because of that intino, akwada bi ebe wona Gane bia da yeso ne say, e wo se ubu ne ketem. E wo se utu kwan na okosi kikri na pasture. Nti wo behwe a Ghana fo mrantewa e meba wa BM Phoebe Twemu a check a cra and a chepa near Woyen, penny phobia or form the big six, But you go pick your phone, go to Google and do this research. I keep on telling you, before I come to sit here, I don't just come sit here like that. No, I have to learn before I come, okay? And Titiania, when you say big six international students in the form here. So we need more and then make county call the phone. Now call straight to Mr. Google. Nebosha will say, Ghana, Akwaje, Obicha Bilem to Yakufuad, and Yakufuad will former or papa. Aha, Safono, or more form of big six. No, they were all international students. Until from that time, no, and now ya fight here, Ghana former and 2 years about fight here. I say, you be kwa bruchiri, ako twice hukuso. Then you me dumb. Be some finchia, you finchia me and say, dear. Akonya na beda ho. Hey, oba Canada, Toronto, Ghana for international students, baby. Typical example. Your boat team bi ha, Driftwood Community Center. Couple of years ago, I think it's about 2 years ago, just 2 years yawo. Na you bet Danny, relax, or more fresh. Yeah, friends say like they will call us say, Yamrani mebobo, and like and we should come and exercise. Yame exercise, cram your body no near the ho. Better ne. Mekashe nyame ni munyam se ball no se wa nkɔ ntem na ebo beye 7:30 kura na wudu a wonya bi nyeren emo nyame yeda wase watie sufrɛ na efie bia wo Ghana bia sisi ya na kamia kɔ se nipa ba ko bi o abruchi o kan se ya obi se o Milo gya wasem enya abruchi nko bra some of us say enya abruchi ama na nka enya easy sa but look at where we were I was a broadcast journalist working for a radio station. But I'm not saying, but me buy me yet more factory, and so still. I call ye, oh, into the Biana de Meka, me say, quite a wajo no, and quite wa. And of course, the difference between her and the Diamudi, a bake. Until wow, officer, we okay, no fine. But some of us, the be a beb shenya me munyam, the be a beton tomone, be come phone say, why ya mayen, what boyen, ama abidu sam pempensui, a who so eden. Oh yeah. I was your friend idea to make house a Milo TV Toronto, Canada. Subscribe, we are like no comment, no share. Say opasi a ding koma. Just hit me up 4169091100. I was saying good news, Emma Ghanaian asylum seekers. Me go good news, Emma Ghana refugees. Disclaimer. Me immigration lawyer, me immigration consultant. Me nim die kakra me wo bia na maba na mabichire. Mame mfa asem bintu anim. Onim se owura ye frɛ no Bagbin ye Ghana ye speaker of parliament. Pacho se onim sa. Now, ye beka owura frɛ no Bagbin ho asem kakra ansa na me the real story no abro. Me say ene stay tuned. We go good news. Emma asylum seekers are more amanone. Titu more Canada. You know, LGBTQ la no. Okay, hold on. Enti ye kohwe owura friend Bagbin. Yen kana ho nsem kakra bi ansa na ya story no so. Ye ma asem ye building from a point to point to point. Ne ma adena incredible. Sumana Kingsford Bagbin. Ye on 24th September 1957. Or a Ghanaian politician. And name no kase ya or a speaker of parliament. Already no a member or a minister, former minister of health. A bra na okay, mami potokakra. In the Ghana okay, so he was the minister of health in the Ghana government from January 2012 until February 2013. He served as the member of parliament for Nadoli West constituency in the Upper West region of Ghana in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th parliaments of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Fantastic. Hey, Urano, born home de Pada, he was good. And young one was said, oh yeah, Speaker of Parliament. All right, so he contested for the presidential candidate slot of National Democratic Congress in 2019, but lost to former President John Dramani Mahama on 7 January 2021. Bagbin was selected Speaker of Parliament, Speaker of 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Now, and then nipa ye kan ho asem Bagbin. Ye kwa ye mrahye badwamu a Parliament won ye kan mrahye badwamu. Owura no the Speaker. Ono na meka se titunani a wo ye on control the affairs of Ghana's Parliament. Na samuba kaya ebere bi etwamu na nado time empanimfo ekohia maman so na wo mo kasa like na ye to say African Congress bi na say African parliamentarians no nyina ekohia ye na omo hihye enema bi with regards to sa sebi abrofo a omo fi western world the ba say chinchina a wo say ye den ye je sa LGBTQ gay lesbian sa nema no tumu oba to oba bema to bema omo yesi enyintum no panifo ko hia ye enti omo ko hia ye no abamba be kika nsem ho bebere to bo asem bo tape na mo ti ne mom oka asem bi efa oman a ye friend Uganda ho enti yenko na yenko ti be ko tie tape no beden ma me enwesa na asem mpoto kakra wa ha. Okay, so we say Uganda's president budget ni pa o Uganda's president signs repressive anti-LGBT law. Okay, so Uganda's president Yoweri Museveni has signed a bill criminalizing same-sex conduct. Uganda's president Yoweri Museveni has signed a bill criminalizing same-sex conduct, including potentially the death penalty for those convicted of aggravated human rights. But just how TNE pana or say Uganda one president who referred Yoweri Museveni acho enyenne sa law na ye de beto ho say yen sensano Ghana ye de konkon wa ye ntimi nsan no. And obi bebusa say, what is the difference? So what sign nature say onyin tumu, like you've not accepted it. And so what sign abrafo fra bibi royal assent. Before say bibi benya royal assent no, senka na Akufo-Addo ne onye kana prime president bi a woja hokono. Ye na free abanwa no so no. So osan ya nanka ye out. But when to me anya den ansan. But then you worry Museveni woye president Emma Uganda ono osan o say tieni yo mo amadi aduru no aya na ensem bi wo ho a ye ntimi metena hanka. But you guys should be smart. But you muntieni ye lawyer for no ne consultants no nipa gu omo so pa o until you have to do your homework. I also want your feasibility study. We hear the pros and cons. We hear advantages, disadvantages. And near ma waha. And pempensu amaduru no. Uganda you be continent ben Uganda wo. But you munti ni pa. Uganda continent in Africa. I think say is it East Africa? Uganda, right? Now, one more president assign was say almost say sa gay ni lesbian no. Omo anyinya den omo nyintum tin ton time last 2 years ago. Now ori a friend John America Bagbin ye Ghana yen mrasha bedwom ye panin pa wo ho ona de nsem bia tudwa say aye no nwanwa tieni ye pa wo say you worry Museveni wotumi assign na Akufo-Addo one sign. Bram Pacho, Konutum, Yanko, na Yanko fa sa voice no. Yemo, no BBN TV. Until you get the parliament, nenye easy ho. But they were able to sign, say, Sansen Samno, or more a criminal offense. So, ko yebi near Chua, you bit me a county, you bit me a show, you bit me a sound. Same sex, no, and no, every Uganda and a buyer. Chesa almost say by yanya day. Yansan, I am Milo TV, Toronto, Canada. Yanko, Nenko Asma Abababikai.
Need to legislate. Our friends just passed their law in Uganda. We may not go the way they have gone because our constitution is very clear as to the direction we should move. And so we'll be guided by that. Because if we pass any law against the constitution, it's unconstitutional. So we have to do that. And so what are you afraid of? If you have the whole people behind you, if God is with you, who can be against you? And if God says, please go into the wilderness, multiply and fill the world, that is God giving you that command. If somebody says, please don't multiply, how can that person be strong? I don't only speak this way in Ghana. Even at the last meeting we attended in IPU at Bahrain, anybody who listened to my speech, there were sentences on this matter. Luckily, maybe because it's a Muslim country, they applauded me. If they're somewhere else, they will be asking questions. As the vice president just did, is it yesterday? I mean, these things should not be tolerated. That is undemocratic. What is democracy? That somebody else will have to dictate to me as to what is good and what is bad? Unheard of. Because we have decided to devalue ourselves and go a begging. Come on. We have more than enough. God has created more than enough for every person. It's just because you are looking at somebody else's share, not yours. We have enough in the world. The bill will be passed. This is the word to His Excellency the President. There is no way he can intervene. That answer he gave. That is now before Parliament. And when he gets to a stage that he will come in, hey, please. This is legislation. This is not execution. wait until we pass it and then we direct you to execute it. That is when you come in. That is why we are representatives of the people. So in terms of law, which is part of policy, we finalize it. And then the executive now have the authority to implement it, to execute it. Let's get this clear. Once this bill is before here, he is not in charge. I am in charge. I hope the U.S. Vice President is not yet gone.
All right, naturally, say, I know was the SCA a bra na eboboba na officially or to Africa for your name say yensen. But then, sensem kakre PMU and no. Into Uganda, to me fast our practice na any day and go. And to once Uganda, ya African country, no. What do you have to do? You are Canada, right? Okay, hold on. And then person me papa ni maybe emu echiremo. Guys, ye boamu. Okay? No me nyina emu boy ho. Se me kana mo ya ebeboa. Ti, you Africa. You Africa nti ufri Ghana ko Nigeria. O Africa. Ufri Nigeria ko Benin, o Africa. Oko Cote d'Ivoire, oko Togo ni nyina ewe Africa. Now, aduna wadi no. Wadi edru se wo kwa ebekum. Okay. What do you have to do? And some be say no, you need them. But you tell pa, who here be say so the best support, you the be back you case no. Now, you call Uganda, and you could see in some one president a kaya, and you sign call and you could see in someone Bagbin. Our Speaker of Parliament, on see then, or kaya. Okay. Yemfa and you see what for now. Near to our story so. Now, quite recently, and then also Nana Akufo-Addo beko one sign Tio. I don't know. One shan so mami pa. Ebumu ntiase. Se wo sign a oma adeno oma no Royal Center. Senka Nana Akufo-Addo beko nanka. O sign ya bajoti mi pa. Na chese tinton time. Wa sign say obia ya bechi ne se oi practices are LGBTQ biano. Yebekunu, yebechina to me, you know, a whole lot. Obe face this consequence. But then one sign, and we jackun. Now, Speaker of Parliament, Bayano. None wada, no didn't seem be able to ya. And was say, I do you know, it should not be tolerated here in Ghana. But you tell you power. Before Kanye was imports and then crown now. For the new Quabeding, a bit chasso. Was it a anti-court? Nami boying, see a mesh as I see so much, some poanonia. I didn't tea. And yes, so near my some fataso. You come once again, Milo TV, Toronto, Canada. Subscribe, send our first time we are liking or commenting or share. We watch your minion and then we are ASYLUM seekers, me save more life, more bianco, oka, saying it here. And this what you have to do. Bibia no akomne nchiremu abrofo ontimi mfa wa no fafa enko se wo de yeden ekodi hu adanse no way. You have to get the proof of evidence. Obetimi aka online obenya source no, but you have to do it on your own. Pile shit no be say never ko. Pile shit never ko. Na be boa ama o case na aye credible. Milo TV, Toronto, Canada, when have fun by the beam, by the boom, by the bam. Yeah, and to me what good news among go get that video. Never come out lawyer, a baby what? See, I could not rush by your mua. Aha, or mum rush by your mum for near grow. Na say asamo ho. Na ya conco as ye trinchia, nasi or home as a bejetum, as ye intum, as a vegetum, oh, the other no. But then say opening Cassie be our no, and now a parliament war, Rashabajumo. Ah, would you want to mine? Our ya ogoro, ya bosu kinapa, who be no a cabi say abra. The crew into the Meyakasaman Kasawa, young cock, na and manimu ye. This year ye, a sema. Ura a friend album Bagbin, waka. Afa LGBTQ or say empo ninkwa kro de betuso na babu si emesha asasi so ma sempo no anwea adenti na sabi oba kusua kuma wodware abo powder na odi perfume aye na motum na sabi wo skirt titia na wa jeans string na odi ne number manim na wonkoye ne nyedoa ma fifire nkitin bi emfiri wani homa na sabi unye ngunum yiri na you know anije ma na won produce nkwada na wo de wo kan nyina ne se bema enko bema na obanko ba onu abambabe onti ase ne onti ase ochina Ghana yanyintumu enne enyintumu nti yanko tie nsema okay Milo TV.
In the case of the LGBT bill, it was passed by Parliament. The former president failed or refused to assent to it, which was unconstitutional. There is no law allowing a president to refuse or fail to assent to a bill passed by Parliament. Parliament is the authority on passing laws, not any other person, not president. So he was wrong. And all of you together punished him for that. I am going to write and send it to the new Attorney General and Minister for Justice for his comments for us to resend it to the new president for his assent. So it's not going to take long time. It will be passed this year. This year, we'll pass it. It is anti-God. Yes. I'm very, look, that thing, nobody should joke with me when it comes to that area. I can lose my life because of that. It's better not to live than to live in that society where man to man, woman to woman. What is that?
Abia for say wako akwa hwaba. Yeah, eti bra, mebacho good news a me wo ma wo as a refugee. I wo Canada as a refugee. I wo everywhere in the world. I wo free Ghana. I wo this anema we bi ne di wadru no. Minia, we what you need to do. Ade say wo call online. Now we print it. Now they can was some credible. Me maka me say your lawyers, regulated Canadian immigration lawyers. Your regulated Canadian immigration consultants. Of course, obedu asemamo. But I come an inch mu. You see, land tenure is a term used to describe the ownership and the use of land. Land is subject to the law of diminution. Let me terms let me tell you something, brah. I don't know kwa favem ko enko emma ensan ko biom. And what you need to do is say, I shall see na no iden. Na waboa wo yie. Na wakọ ukoni edemo wa nyame ahye ne ho ni munyam. Sebi enye wonimu de enye wonyansa enye sebi adwe eye lack bi, but then you have to prepare and prepare well. But what you asema make na say boaboa wo yie. Ahoboabo na bia na mecheche mu ha no. You need all this for back you case no, because you ba Canada no obi free akọ Vancouver otua federal tax or a Canadian obi free ha na okọ Edmonton okọ Yukon okọ Montreal baby obekọ bia no otua federal tax no otua provincial, of course. Or yeah, I mean, yes, what they saying. Or you Canadian. Now ask yourself, from Toronto to Vancouver, how many hours? Almost from Ghana to England. Oh yes. For phone, make a pick your phone and then do the research. From Toronto to Vancouver, BC, British Columbia, almost free Ghana, Echo England. I Milo TV, subscribe. We are like no commenting one share. Into wait me ako fire near maybe a free Uganda. LGBT dance here. Abu case na man credible. Oh yes. Be now lawyer now country be now where you consultant now country but me I will let you know I am Mobi Keke. Okay? So today make can I say Toronto, Canada, Milo TV. Into good news I more and say go for your evidence of proof. And because Speaker of Parliament, I bet no being no car same way so bet me the concrete so I didn't say who fall within South family now near the won't so. Omo hihye mra say ye chew bibi sa akra na ye do beko jail, ye beku, ye be yo say. Guys, let's wake up. Stop sleeping. Me dey the Kojo TV. Asopa nche wasemti, me do bisi ya.